Holy Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ, according to Matthew.
Glory to you, Lord Christ.
Jesus said to his disciples, "About that day and hour no one knows, neither the angels of heaven nor the Son, but only the Father. For as the days of Noah were, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. For as in those days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day Noah entered the ark. And they knew nothing until the flood came and swept them all away. So too will be the coming of the Son of Man. Then two will be in the field, one will be taken, and one will be left. Two women will be grinding meal together, one will be taken, and one will be left. Keep awake, therefore, for you do not know on what day your Lord is coming. But understand this, if the owner of the house had known in what part of the night the thief was coming, he would have stayed awake and would not have let his house be broken into. Therefore you also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an unexpected hour." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Christ.
Please be seated. So our family has a tradition, and now that I have two grandsons, we spend a lot of time teaching our grandsons the family traditions. And so the one tradition that has stayed fast for us is on Thanksgiving morning, we all get up and we make Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. And then we sit and eat them in front of the TV and we watch the Macy's Day Parade from start to finish. And we critique the balloons and we look at the floats, but primarily we critique the marching bands because my oldest daughter is a marching band director. And so we critique what happens on that little star, right in front of Macy's Day Parade, which is about 30 seconds of marching band music that these bands have worked at for about 3 years. Okay? And so we have another rule in our house, and that is that we don't talk about Christmas until Santa is seen on the big sled at the end of the parade. Right? And after that, we switch into Santa mode and Christmas mode. And so we all know that if we're good boys and girls, Santa will come sometime in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve, yes? And will bring us those very special gifts that we have been working so hard for all year long. But we know when Santa's going to come down our chimneys, right? Right? Now, if Santa doesn't come down our chimneys, well, then that's a whole different sermon and that's a whole different conversation. But for the most part, Santa will visit all of us. But we know on what night Santa is going to appear in our house and leave us goodies under our Christmas trees. Right? Not so much for today's gospel though, huh? Yes. And that's the moral. That's what Jesus is trying to tell his disciples in this very personal conversation. Nobody else hears this conversation except his own disciples. He sits them down, they're at his feet. He's serving as the rabbi, the rabboni, the teacher, and he's teaching them about the end times. No one knows when Jesus is going to come back. And so we begin Advent with this reading. Because Advent for the church is like the Macy's Day Parade. And Santa is coming in on the sleigh. And Jesus is reminding us that Advent is not only the time when we get ready for Christmas and the hustles and bustles of the secular world, but we also prepare our hearts by reminding ourselves of Jesus' birth. But that also sits in tandem with the fact that it is our belief that Jesus will return. Because he tells his disciples this in this very personal conversation today. Jesus is going to return. He's going to come back. But we don't know when. And so we live in the in-between time of when Jesus was and when Jesus will be. And so we struggle constantly with how do we live in this in-between time? How do we not look back? Because when we look back, we get depressed. This is all clinical stuff. You look back, so when you're depressed, you're thinking about the past. And if you're feeling anxious and overwhelmed, well, guess what? You're thinking about the future. And so Jesus spends his whole ministry, his whole relationship with humanity, teaching us about staying in the present. Stay right where your feet are planted. Don't look back because you can't change the past. And don't look forward because you're not there yet. And so live life in the moment that you are in. Be awake in the moment that you are living. Enjoy the people around you. Enjoy the weather, because it's South Carolina, and in 2 hours it's going to change. Embrace what you have the second you have it. Our culture is so focused on either what happened in the past that we can't change, it's already there, it's gone and done, or live in a future we don't have yet, so we try to recreate a future that's not here. We lose sight of the star in front of Macy's store on Fifth Avenue. We lose sight of the star. We live every day, folks, on the star. That's where life happens. Not just 30 seconds of our life, but every second of our life happens in the here and the now, where your feet are planted. So in this season that we are entering in, that's supposed to be full of joy and peace and family gatherings, right? It pushes us to limited activities and with expectations. And the church is reminding us, slow down. Slow down. Plant your feet on the star and let the 30 seconds that you are in live in full brightness. Look at those people around you. Embrace the conversations, embrace the moments, because that's where Jesus lives. Jesus is coming and we don't know when. So enjoy the moment we are in.